My name is Jimmy.
What is up, my fellow hunters? Jimmy here, and after so long of waiting, Once Upon a Time Season 4 is back with new episodes. And here's my review for the 12th episode of the show, and the episode is titled Darkness on the Edge of Town. Now, this episode is pretty much the first episode of people getting on with all the stuff that Rumple did. You know, there finally seems like they're at peace. But the episode actually starts back with some flashbacks of pre-Curse Enchanted Forest, which Rumple was asking the help of Cruella de Vil, Ursula, and Maleficent to kind of, do the happy endings. But, story short, he used them to steal the curse. Yeah. So, and they all had to team up in order to defeat the Chernobog, which is a demon that sees the greatest that destroys the greatest potential of darkness. Yeah. But flashing forward, they're all Belle and Hook are trying to find out a way to release the fairies from the hat. Belle received a translation from a professor at Oxford and found a translation to a spell. And they were able to release all the fairies, but the Chernobog was inside of it. Which that brings us to the next part, which pretty much the whole entire plan, and this is spoiler alert, in case you haven't watched the episode at all, Rumple planned the Chernobog to be released because he had it in the hat. He knew it was in the hat, but he was using Ursula and Cruella de Vil to kind of, this whole entire thing with the Chernobog was to kind of trick into getting them granted permission to come into Storybook, and then they helped Rumple get in, which I guess there's a way that you can get in with the help of this magic spell that the Snow Queen had. But yeah, but pretty much, Regina did talk to the Blue Fairy, asked about the author. Come to find out, no one has ever seen the author. And the author and the sorcerer are two completely separate people. We all thought it was all the same person. But, the episode does end off with both, those two and David and Mary Margaret meeting up with them, telling them that no one to know what happened in the Enchanted Forest. So, you can tell that they all have some history together. And maybe there's a small chance that maybe Jiminy has some history because his dog's name is Pongo. I mean, unless that's just a weird coincidence. But, yeah, but, and also at the end of the episode, they were saying oh, Regina is such a big threat. He's like, no, it's not Regina you have to worry about. It's Emma. And let's just say, spoiler alert, it was her that Chernobog was after. And that's pretty much it for the episode. I have to say, a pretty dang cool mid-season return. I have to say, I've been really missing this show so much. I mean, seeing all this stuff, people posting stuff, I'm like, I want the show to return. Because this is one of the shows I really look forward to. The new episode each and every week. And always I'm like, when is it going to get renewed? When is it going to get renewed? But this episode was pretty dang cool. I mean, it continues with what this season has done with references to the Disney film Fantasia. And that is Chernobog. Chernobog was in the animated Fantasia movie. Which, you know, I'm like, wait. That's from Fantasia. You know, I just think it's cool to have these references from something else Disney related. It kind of, you know, shows a little bit of connection in there. So I think that's really, really cool. Hopefully in the future we'll find out that the sorcerer's name is Yen Sid. I mean, with all the Fantasia references, I mean, makes sense. I mean, they're referencing Fantasia like heck. I mean, they've shown the Sorcerer's Apprentice, they've shown the Hat, and now they've shown Chernobog. So come on, I mean, they gotta name him Yen Sid, which, say that backwards. Disney. Yeah, I remember hearing about that a while back. But I'm definitely interested in what's going to happen in the future, and how is Maleficent going to be a part of this? Considering we've known her to be dead ever since the end of the first season. Because Emma killed her. I guess we're just going to have to wait until next week to find out what's going to happen. But overall, very, very cool mid-season return. So just let me know down below your thoughts and opinions on the mid-season return, and also some stuff that you would like to see happen this season. The only thing I want to see happen before the season ends is renewal. I'm just looking forward to anything that's going to happen. I just like this show that much. But as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.